Just hit the play button and no idea what's gonna come out of my mouth today. But I just promised myself that this needs to happen. I mean, I can't be waiting to be perfectly ready for a video. It has to, that's how authentic flow I think looks like. Is it's not packaged in a pretty manner, you know. It's not AI, and it's raw, it's real, and the wisdom in that is just um, literally out of the world. And that's how I feel that I should be just making this kind of videos for you guys. So this video is only my own vlog, I would say, of what exactly is happening right now with me. Um, Again, these are things that are, I cannot explain really what they are, but the same thing had happened a few months back, and it was very, 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 very similar. So the symptoms that are happening to me right now is unexplicable, inexplicable pain. I know what a headache is. I am 50. I have had headaches in my life, literal ones. So I know what headaches are, and you know how Panadol or Nurofen can treat it. But this is very different. I was telling a friend yesterday who is very spiritually inclined as well, and is working with me on my coaching. So I could see, I doze off like that. I doze off, and then, I mean, I zone out is the right word. I zone out. And then there are times that I am so abundantly productive. It shocks me. As a human, it shocks me. I was awake till 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday, or today rather. And I just went all in, go, go, go. I finished my website, by the way. So it's linked in the description if you want to have a look. But that's what's happening to me once again, right? I have made a video before, which I call the Dark Night of the Soul. If that is what Dark Night of the Soul is, I don't know. They're very heavy words, right? Scary words. So, but I researched a little bit today about, you know, these unexplained pains. So I'll tell you exactly what the symptoms are. Like right now, it is hurting me very badly. So I have these just on the shoulder blades here. Look, I have bursitis, right? So I will not rule out the medical cause of it as well. So my bursitis is over here, but I can literally separate it. I can separate this pain from this whatever else is happening right now. So sorry, my voice is really bad because I talked a lot yesterday with my clients, and yeah, they booked me for an hour, but I end up talking hours. Anyway, so the full body is in pain. I don't do any exertion. Okay, I thought it was like muscle cramps or something. I've gone to the gym, maybe that's why it is like that, but no, no physical exertion. In fact, I go out and, you know, for walks, and I do my movements and I do my exercises, and I eat well, I sleep well, except last night. Slept at 3. not proud, but yeah, proud because so much got done. And then when I am actually at it, right, when I'm all go, go, go working on something, um, I don't feel the pain. There is zero pain in the body when it's offloading, you can call it, right? So the way I see it, why the meanings I gave it was stress, and that stress was related to uh, the kind of downloads I've been getting. I don't know if this video is making any sense at all, but if you've experienced anything like this, then you may know the term what downloads mean, right? You get all this knowledge, all this wisdom, and all this flow of abundant information, divine information is being downloaded. And it's so much that I cannot contain it. And that it just, I could taste what divine abundance even feels like. It's non-stop. It's even in my sleep. If it's even in my dreams. My brain is like that, open, like a cup, and it's just coming in and in and in and in. And then how much can my human brain remember? So that was my stress of I'm receiving all this downloads, but I can't contain it. My hands are too small. I can't contain it. And so, like I brought this paper just to show you, this is what I do. And I have got such little scripts of papers. I'll do voice memos. So if I'm driving, then I'll just put the memo on and then I'm just recording myself. So I try to contain these downloads in various forms. Either it's voice memos, or it's my journal, or it's whatever is in front of me, like the notebook, I'll just scribble there. And then these are golden wisdom. And so the reason I'm showing you this is this then turned into my signature 6-step becoming framework, which became the 6 pillars, or rather the framework of my entire Pathway to Purpose coaching program. Even the word Pathway to Purpose, I remember exactly how that happened. That was never meant for people. That was never meant for the public. So I was working on my own goals a few months back. And after I did my inner work and all that, I discovered my purpose in life and then how I would proceed. So I was just on ChatGPT and I was putting down some notes and stuff. And I wanted to call that project, you know how you can name a project and have all the chats in it. I didn't know what to name that project. So I called it Pathway to Purpose. And I clearly remember the name coming to me as a download. And what these downloads look like is like, obviously, you know, it looks like, of course, like it's the most logical thing. You cannot even question it. And the abundance of these downloads that I have been feeling and getting, I was stressing out for that. So that's the meaning I gave to these kind of pains. Right now, it is hurting. It is hurting beyond belief. And this is what I keep doing. It's like every nerve. I thought it's a pillow. I thought it's the bed. I've changed it. I've tried everything. The thing is, if it's like a pain that you can explain, it'll stay till you cure it. It'll stay till you do something about it, right? It won't keep coming and disappearing altogether. Right now I'm in pain. After some time, I'm going to be so light, so free, no pain. And then suddenly everything starts getting heavy. All the parts start becoming heavy. The joints. Oh my God, the joints. The feet. The toes, sorry, the toes. The toes hurt. Like, am I walking or running a marathon? I'm not. I'm just sitting, doing my work, going for movement. I'm doing my regular movements, walking the dogs. So I can't explain this, right? It comes and goes, comes and goes. And I've felt this before, but the one I had before was painful, not physically, I mean mentally painful and physically painful. It was not a good kind of uh, breaking down. But of course, it resulted into something divine. And that was like the complete breakthrough, the complete healing had happened. And today I researched it, and what I've found is that I've left an article on my Substack publication if you want to have a look. This is exactly how it was happening to me. So I think I believe that article that I read about it. So basically, the article was talking about the chakras activation. Depends on which part of the body you are feeling the pain, because now the energy is expanding into a new realm or a new level of consciousness, right? We just move through the levels of consciousness. And I totally believe that because I have been practicing a lot of these, meditations in the past, like Vipassana, and I understand this awareness and consciousness and the identity shifting, changing. I know what that is, and because I've firsthand experienced it. So I think that these moments, and I actually confirmed this with one of my mentors. His name is Louis Huckstep, and he does the Inspired Life Method. We have a chat group of all our students and all our members. So yeah, I did ask my question there, just to confirm: am I going crazy, or is this normal, where you can sense that there is a war happening inside? There is a serious war. You know what battles are, and you know what battles are, and you know what a war is. So what I was experiencing is like a war. Okay, now the first time it had happened, at that time I could sense death, literal death, excruciating pain of like a murder, right? Like an old identity is being hammered to death, is being stabbed to death. And that pain was in my soul, it was in my body, it was in my mind. I was completely disintegrating. And I was falling in a dark pit. That one, right? That experience was felt like that. But now what is happening is that I feel I'm lifting, levitating, soulfully. I don't know. Sometimes I think I am going crazy. So I'm just recording this so that I remember what had happened. But I do sense something happening. I do sense something coming very soon. I can taste it. I've been telling this to a lot of people in my circle, that I'm so close, I can taste it. I'm so close, I can taste it. I don't know what that meant, what that even means. I'm so close to what? I don't know. I just feel I'm very close to something big happening. And one of the things that I will tell you is that if you are making any vision boards and goal setting and dreams, oh my God, please be warned. Please be warned. I'm telling you this. If you dare to put goals on your vision board or goals for your 2026, and if you're serious about achieving it, If it's just lofty dreams and just to make the vision board look pretty, go ahead and do it. That's just an art and craft project, and you'll forget it by February. It's gone. You'll go back to your old identity and you'll live life by default, right? So that's uncomfortable to me. I mean, not changing is uncomfortable. It's quite painful. And you will feel the regret in December 2026 of, oh my God, what the hell? I did not do anything this year as well. So anyway, so this message is for people who are going to be very serious in 2026 and actually getting things done, being productive over being pretty, right? Getting things done, action. So please be pre-warned that if you have any of these, any goals at all, and if you're serious about it, oh my God, the unfolding of your life is going to be painful. It is not going to be comfortable. I can guarantee that it is going to be painful. And it can be painful in many ways. There can be physical pain. There can be relationship breakdowns. There can be wealth, completely scarcity of wealth, everything going away. Internally, you may feel extreme depression, anxiety, stress, burnout, physical burnout. All that is part of the unfolding of the new identity. This much I know, because we are shifting. See, from here to there, right? You're here now, and the future you is evolved, more evolved, a better version. I hope you're not going to manifest a worse version of you. Worse version, that was a mouthful. So you are always moving towards the better version of you. And so the better means a change, right? From good to better is a change, is a shift. What does shift look like? And this is why I'm telling you, this is what shift will look like. Some people may, if your consciousness is heightened, you will feel different types of expansion. It's always going to be expansion. No matter which realm you are in your consciousness, which level you are in, there will always be this unfolding, the petals blooming. Even in nature, you see, anything that is growing and it's getting better, it's expanding. A baby, even being born, is painful because creation is happening, right? And then the buds turning into the flowers is also creation happening. You see the expansion. So how are you different? You are also a spiritual being living a human experience. So this is natural, it is normal. Please don't be scared of it. I was. And that's why I can tell you that I passed that dark tunnel, and I can tell you that, oh my goodness, life and the light outside that tunnel is shiny. It blinds your eye. It's elevation to a different level. You cannot explain. You are living here like a human walking on the earth, but then your consciousness has hit such levels of unexplained divineness, I guess. See, I think I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious. So I don't really have the jargons, religious jargons and, vocabs. But yeah, so Pathway to Purpose coaching got created. And I'll always say it in like a third person because I don't believe any of this is me. Okay, one thing I want to share is how I pray. See, I'm talking random things. This is what it looks like. This is what happens to me all day long. My mind is buzzing and it'll go into, whatever. Anyway, I was talking about how I pray. And this has become like a ritual. If you are, you know what a morning huddle is? Like when you are in an office and you have your team your boss calls in for a morning huddle or the team calls in for a morning huddle, and it's like a 15-20 minutes huddle to discuss what's been happening and what ahead, you discuss the day, you plan the day together. So I have been starting to treat my shrine, my place of worship in my house, that corner. It's a plain and simple place. It's no incense stick. I don't put out incense sticks or even candles. There's literally just my guru, his idol, his photo, and there's a mirror behind it for some reason. Don't know. I didn't have any other place to keep it, so it's there. And there's a little bell, and there's a little plaque that by hand I wrote thank you. So uh, so when I sit down in my shrine, I do it for two reasons. One is gratitude, and the second is guidance. All right, because he's the boss. I'm very God led in everything that I do now. Ever since I did my inner work and I found the purpose of my life, I made a certain things my mission. I have become very God led because this is not my job. This is not what I do. This is not what I'm good at. I'm new at it. So I need guidance. I need a boss to tell me what do I do. Someone who can assess my performance, correct my behaviors, and give me feedback, and then tell me next steps. Correct? That's what a boss does. So and develops me, mentors me, grooms me. So God is my boss, right? So when I literally talk to him, like how I'm talking to this phone right now. This is how, because I'm living solo currently. So sometimes I talk to my dogs, like I make them sit down and I'm explaining it to them. This is identity, this is what reality means. Like I have to offload as well, right? I have to come back to that. See, can't even tell you to remind me later because I want to talk about this container thing. See, I just scribbled. I just scribbled. Anyway, so I sit down in my shrine for gratitude and for guidance. Gratitude and guidance. So I talked to him. I said, okay, first of all, I thank him for this new life. I woke up. That's a miracle. I woke up and I am sitting here. I can walk, miracle. I can see, it's a miracle. For someone who cannot see, this is miracle, right? And my senses are working, my brain is working, and I'm protected, right? I'm safe, my loved ones are safe, my dogs are safe, playful, healthy, touch wood. So I do all my gratitude first of such a beautiful, amazing life. Look at the sun outside. Even if it's rainy, oh my God, such a beautiful rain it is. Like, in everything you find, wow, wow, wow. That's how you move in the world, right? Everything is wow, right? So I do that gratitude, and then I talk to him with what's happening in my head. Like if I'm stuck somewhere, if I'm lost, if I'm doubting, if I've got too much going on, I seek guidance. So I say, okay, this is what's happening. Please tell me now, what do I do? And please tell me today, what do I do? What's the plan for today? What are we doing today? And then it's very clear, the voice. The voice is so clear. It just, this, like there is not a single shred of doubt. I don't doubt that voice anymore. I used to, but it's so clear that I don't even question it. I'm like, what if this is my voice? How do I know which voice is this? There was a time I was like that. Maybe it's the voice of my mentor. Maybe it's the voice of that influencer I watched. Who cares? It's the voice that feels right. Yeah. You will automatically lean towards it. See, you as humans have got an internal compass. And that compass will always lean towards your North Star, your true north, your direction, your purpose. It will always do that. It will probably cause you hell lot of pain in maneuvering towards your true purpose, but that voice will never fail you. It will always put you on the right path towards the right goal. Even if you're doubting, it doesn't care. It doesn't care if something is on your vision board. It doesn't care if you have doubt. If you are ready, if your internal compass is ready, no matter what's happening outside of you, you are in pain, you are in doubt, you're lazy, you're sitting on the couch, it doesn't care. It will lift you from wherever you are in life, and it will put you on the right track and make you act. Inspired actions, right? And I'm telling all this from experience, right? I feel this inspired action every single day. And oh my God, this inspired action, oh, it's abundance. It's inhumanly perfect. It's inhuman efforts. What I do, what I get done, I is not the showm, the human showm. The I within, whatever it gets done from me, a human I cannot do it. It's not possible. So I ask for that guidance of telling me what to do, and the voice is very clear. And I spring up from my seat, right? I jump up and I go straight on my desk and I start working on it. And I don't get up till I'm done. So I just thought of something. My boss actually is a subscriber of my channel. He's going to watch this and think, oh my God, we hired a crazy. So yeah, that guidance happens. So this stress that I was talking about, right, the pain and all, is coming from the need that I feel. It's a limiting belief, I later realized, is coming from the need to hold this information and to catch, or downloading from everywhere, right? I want to catch, store, archive, catch, store, archive. I want to archive. I want to document everything that's happening. Why? So I can share with my humans, right? And that was the intent. Oh my God, I'm getting this. Oh, this can help someone. Like this is gold. This information is just gold. I need to capture it. I need to store it. I need to archive it. And I was unable to do that. So I gave up. I can't do this anymore. I was overwhelmed with the amount of information that I got scattered everywhere around the house, from little notebooks to my phone voice memos to notes on the phone to if I'm on the laptop and writing, like it's everywhere. To the point that when my son, he's helping me with my business and my website and all that, like my structure and all that. So I was delegating something to him and he said, Mama, you need to chat GPT or Google on how to delegate. Like you seem all over the place. Who are you? What is your business? You're talking about so many different things, but who are you and why should anyone come to you? And if they happen to come to you, what are you offering? How do they find you? Like when he asked all these questions, I was silent for some time. And I said, I don't know who I am. Literally. Because of all these downloads everywhere, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to put a structure around it. So if you guys can help me out, please do. But this is the journal on 26th, on Boxing Day, 26th December, is I started writing. The first thing is, who am I? Again, this came from the guidance I got at the shrine. So when I sat down at the shrine, I asked, what do I do? And it was screaming. This time the voice was not subtle. It was not loving. It was not just, it was screaming at me, screaming. My voice, it was hurting so much that I just could not sit there anymore. I had to get up and do something about it. It was screaming at me and saying that you are getting too distracted. Come back to who you are and what your purpose is. You know that already. You had figured it out already. You were set out on a mission. Why are you getting all scattered, and why are you moving into all these, pretty pictures and, so many things I'm doing, like my photo shoot and if I go and develop my logo and, things that don't matter. God's like, they don't matter. Nobody will care about how pretty your presentation is, how structured your flow is. They'll connect with you and your heart and your soul, and you don't even have to worry about it because I will speak through you. I released all my stress there. I was stressing for my YouTube first live event that I'm doing, like a vision board masterclass. To be very honest with you, when I set out to do the event, like I planned it, I had so many downloads and so much to talk about it. And now I still do, but it's everywhere. And that was stressing me out. I'm like, how will people get it till I don't get it myself? So I had to come back to this of who I am. I'm reading from my journal right now. 7:16 a.m., 26th of December 2025, Sydney, Australia. I say, who am I? What is it that I do? Why do I do what I do? How does it even impact others? And then I thanked my son for triggering me or prompting me in a good way to give all this a serious thought. And then I went into my purpose and stuff. And then I actually came up with this scribble here, that became my signature 6-step becoming framework. And you can please, the coaching that I do now is going to be very heartfelt. I will really connect with you. I do not guarantee very good structure because but you will get more than what you came for, what you can imagine. So coming back to that container is like, I started seeing these downloads as a running stream, like a river, that I'm just on the bank of the river watching the water flow. Okay? I don't have to keep holding the water and build dams around it and contain it for future use. That's scarcity mentality. I realize that, right? It's not abundant mentality, it's scarcity. As if this is going to finish one day, as if this wisdom is going to end one day, this flow is going to stop one day. I realized that it was a limiting belief. Look at my dog there walking around. So I said, I'm not going to try to contain. I will do how much I need to do. I'll take bits and pieces from the downloads and structure as the best I can. And because it's flowing in me, it's not flowing by like a river and I can just see it go. It's actually flowing all in me. I'm absorbing, every pore of my body is absorbing all this information. It's not going out anywhere. It's not going away. In fact, I feel that these are already in you, the information. It's just remembering, right? It's already inside you because you're a spiritual being. So, of course, you are the divine I am. So, you already have these information. And this has happened before when I did my Vipassana my first time. some other time. That's going to take another 30 minutes. Um, some experiences you cannot explain, right? You just cannot. You have to go through that yourself. And a lot of people did Vipassana. I've listened to so many experiences of people who did that. But the experience I got, oh my God, I did not come across any video still of the kind of experience I had. And this was back in 2014. Yeah. Around about 11 years ago, right? My God, can't believe it's been 11 years. 11 years. Anyway, so that was when I came out of the Vipassana thingy. I It was just flowing, 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 flowing. And those 10 days that I was there, we were not supposed to write anything. We didn't were not allowed to read anything. No notebook, no pen, no phones, of course, no talking, no nothing. You're just in nature, and you are doing 10 hours of meditation a day for 10 days. That's 100 hours of just focusing on the mind, watching your breath and watching your sensations. And it was beautiful. Every day I would go and watch my breath like a scientist. Okay, what is it showing me today? Oh, I learned about how I breathe and how what happens in the mind when a thought comes in, what happens in the body. Oh, when the body is in pain, what happens in the mind, like the body mind connection and everything. Everything was like making sense. All right. And I came out of it, and then people around me from nowhere, if I'm going to work, I'm sitting on the chair and I'm just flowing wisdom words. I'm just talking, talking, talking wisdom. And I have got these massive 4 or 5 people, my own colleagues, my own friends. They are either sitting on a chair or sitting on the floor at lunch break, like this, listening to me. I'm like, what is going on? And that lasted for about a month. And then I stopped practicing, and then it was gone, right? So I've learned my lesson of what these downloads look like. And how did I know all this? They were not teaching me. They were not teaching me, Vipassana instructors. They don't teach you all this. They just teach you how to breathe, how to watch, how to, observe, how to do the Vipassana technique. They just teach the technique. What happens when you apply the technique, when you actually do it, each individual will have a different type of download. Each individual will have different type of experience, mentally, spiritually, right? And so I can only share what was happening to me. And I know how I lost it, because I had not healed completely, right? So I stopped being the container of it, because I am I you know the one who receives endlessly. You can, that downloads can come to me. And I said, okay, God, I'm ready. One more prayer that I do at my shrine, and even otherwise, and when I do that, I've been crying a lot. All right, I've been crying a lot, and these are tears that can flow any second because of anything. It'll be always be when I direct my attention towards God and see his ways of how he is doing things, how he had done it in the past, and how it all makes sense now. And when I'm filled with that gratitude, I just connect with him. I just connect, and then I start crying. I cry like a baby. And like, he gave me so much, you know hurt and pain. They were all meant to make me this new person. It was always expansion. And whenever I pray like that, I just cry. I said, I know nothing. So one of my prayers is this, that God, I know nothing. Please use me as the mic, to share your voice with people. I don't know what to say. I don't know anything. So use me as the vessel, and make me capable to be that vessel. I am totally surrendering myself to you. I am all yours. I am here to serve you and your purpose of why you made me, right? I want to do that. I want to follow your guidance, your instructions, and your wish may come true through me, right? So what is your divine wish? If make me such. I am human. I am full of flaws. So it's on you how you want to make me flawless. And in return, I surrender. If I'm going through pain, I will die trying. I will sacrifice my joys or whatever it takes to fulfill your will. And when I pray like that, he doesn't actually give you that pain. It's not meant, the pain is not to punish you. The pain is to make you better, because he can see ahead where things are going and you don't. So he will move your internal compass all the time and move you forward, right? So don't doubt yourself, come what may. Stay on the route, stay on the track, stay on that path, and let the path keep unfolding before you. It is always going to be for a good reason. It knows all the bumpy roads are actually the shortcuts to where you want to go. So I'll leave 2025 with this message. It's a very long video, but I'm not going to edit or cut. It's just going to be raw like this. And yeah, may all of you live a happy, happy life. May all your wishes and dreams come true in 2026 and every year, right? Every year. May all your desires come true. May you just find peace and joy and that elevation and expansion. May you all experience that level of consciousness. And I know there are hundreds of more levels for me to attain. I can't wait to see what that feels like, right? Always beyond, keep looking beyond and work on yourself. Keep healing, keep doing the work. Keep healing, keep doing the work. Your job is just that. Know where you're going. As you keep healing, you will keep getting your purpose will get clearer and clearer. So I always tell my clients to bring pencil, not pen, when writing their goals, because I give them the permission to be flexible, because it will evolve. Today you may want one thing, tomorrow you may want something else, right? Let it evolve. It's fine. You're not indecisive. It's just evolving, right? So keep doing that, keep working on yourself, and don't shy away from hard work. Don't try to find shortcuts. Just go all in. Do whatever needs to be done, all right? And if you need guidance, if you need any help with any part of your life or any particular phase that you are in and you want to come out of it, I can show you what I did. That's what my coaching program is. My one-on-one coaching is all about that, of how I figured certain things out and how I'm getting through with everything. My 6 steps starts with healing your wounds, your deepest insecurities, your limiting beliefs, and your deep wounds. And then how do you raise your self-worth? See, to get anything, I'm just quickly going to tell you what that 6th step is. I keep showing you this. So to get anything, let's say about money, right? If you are after wealth or money, you have to do certain things to make that money happen, right? I hope you're not just going to manifest a lottery, because that's not becoming. That's quick in, quick go, right? Quick out. So no, we don't want that. So if, say for example, you want money, so you will need to do some sort of a value exchange. You'll have to sell something, product or whatever, But when is that going to happen? When you learn how to do the business, how to sell, how to make an offer, how to do the sales, how to do customer service. Or if you're a YouTuber and how there's so many how to's. That's why at the bottom here I have written the distance between you and your dreams is in the number of how to's in your learning bucket. The more you learn and apply, the sooner you will reach there, right? So that is what it narrows the gap, right, between now, the current you, and the future you. You got to learn a lot of things. But when are you going to learn a lot of things? How do you know what to learn? Is when you measure how far you have to still go. And how can you measure when you have a destination, like a vision or a dream, right? So I'm doing reverse engineering. This whole framework that I've built is based on reverse engineering from the point of your future to what you have to do now. So you narrow the gap every day, but to what the gap is, you have to measure what the gap is. What is the difference between now and then? And you can do that when there is a vision, when there is a clear goal or a destination you want to go to. But before you create a vision, you have to know your strengths and limitations, right? So to know your strengths, you have to have a very good self-worth. I'm going backwards, right? So create the vision, create the dream, but for that you need to know what your strengths are, how good you are, what you believe of yourself will show on your vision board with belief. You can put a Lamborghini, you can put a Cartier watch and all that, a Rolex watch, but that's not going to make it happen, right? You have to deserve it. You have to believe that you can get it, right? And that belief comes from feeling worthy of yourself, your self-worth. And how do you feel self-worth? When you have healed your wounds. So it all starts from there, the realizing and recognizing the grief that you have had all this time, um, to the joy that you want to go to, right? It starts from grief, and then it just converts, that grief just converts into pain, physical pain of you moving, mental pain, all that. The pain is constant. It's like expansion and evolving. It is not going to be easy at all. So be aware of that. Warning, if you have a vision board and if you want to put anything on your vision board, it's not going to be easy. Breaking it to you now. You rather don't waste your time making a pretty... Yeah, you can do it as an art and craft project, but don't expect anything to happen in 2026 if you are not ready to do the work. Both physical work and mental work, the inner work, both need to happen. And you need clarity. You need structure. So yeah, I may be feeling a lot of downloads and my information might be all scattered, but what the output, I keep doing this chef's kiss. The output is just gold. I'm just sharing what's going on in my internal head. But the output you can see on my website. You will see what happened there. Every word got written, how it got, the output is just something that I could not have even imagined that I can do. My coaching program is ready. My clients are receiving that kind of coaching now, and they are now starting to think about coaching the other people when coaching was not even one of their goals. It's just happening very naturally, very normally, and it's how it's supposed to be. When you heal, you want to tell the person who is still hurting of how you healed, right? Because you become this loving kindness, compassion, and all you want to do is now give back, contribute, right? So you contribution will happen, sharing will happen when you are evolved or evolving, right? So my only mission is to keep learning and keep teaching. Those are my two balances: keep learning and keep teaching. All right, which is why I started my school community, because I can't be doing these 1 hour videos all the time. So I'm going to have my school community exactly like this kind of videos, and they'll be shorter, I promise, or longer depending on what my members want. But it will be all these downloads that I have everywhere, I want to share all these downloads with people. And they're just gold, man. They make so much sense. They are so logical that you'll be like, this is scientific, you know. So I'll leave a link to my school community as well. It's brand new, so there's nobody there. There's only one member, which is me. So join and hang out. We'll hang out there. We'll talk about this kind of stuff. You know, we can have open discussions on it. And I am planning to meet all my members, my future members, once a month on a group coaching call. But apart from that, I'm planning to do at least one video lesson every week, like a training video. Currently, the school community is free to join. I'm not going to charge anything for the next 2 months before I make it a paid channel. Again, I want to get maximum people to reach out. You know, I want to reach out to maximum people. So yeah, join that. There, all the links are down below. My website has all the information. School community where you can become a free member for all the video training lessons, and how I journal, so many how-tos, right? See, narrowing the gap is very important. That's that sixth step in my 6-step becoming framework. So yeah, come join, learn, and then share with other people what you have learned, you know. So wishing you a very happy new year, and may God bless you. May you get everything that you desire. May all your dreams come true. All right. Thank you. Bye bye.